One of the things that we inherited from Africa is that everyone in the tribe must participate. So is everybody ready? All right. So we are live, no jive, on BronxNet, streaming all over the world here in the center of the known multiverse, Fordham University in the Bronx. And what drives the heart and soul of New York City is rhythm. So everybody clap with me. Keep clapping. From Africa to Cuba, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, the rest of the Caribbean, Central and South America, to the center of the known universe, the Bronx in New York City, we welcome you. On the piano from Venezuela, Silvano Monasterios. From Manhattan, New York City, Leo Traversa. Originally from the Bronx, and now from Hastings on the Hudson. How about it for Peter Braynon on saxophones and flute? And from way down south, my name is Bobby Sanabria Ainama, the South Bronx that is. We welcome you to the most exciting place in the known multiverse. Elena talked about all of the Latin music clubs that used to exist here. In fact, jazz existed here in a big way as well. And as Dr. Mark Nason, who teaches African American studies here, has said many times, at one point, there were as many or more nightclubs in the Bronx than in Manhattan, New York City. So make believe you're at the Hunts Point Palace and you're dancing in the 1940s, 50s, 60s, and 70s to the song of Mambo. Applause for Peter Braynon on the tenor saxophone and soprano saxophone. on the piano, ladies and gentlemen. A big round of applause, please. On the bass, Leo Traversa. Ya tú ves, todo el mundo que ya está en la calle, ponga atención su detalle, escucha ya mi rico mambo, mambo. Ya tú ves, todo el mundo que ya está en la calle, ponga atención su detalle, escucha ya mi rico mambo, mambo. Ven pa' acá, mulata, pa' ponerte a gozar, baila mi mambo rico, oye, ahí nada más, ya tú ves. Todo el mundo que ya está en la calle, ponga atención su detalle, escucha el rico mambo, mambo. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Africa in the so-called New World, because the word mambo is not Spanish, it is Bantu Congolese, from the Bantu Congolese people in Zaire in West Central Africa. It means a song or chant that repeats over and over again. And of course, during the colonial period, the rhythms from there, from other parts of Africa, especially Nigeria, etc., the Calabar region, etc., places like Abidjan, etc., Mozambique, etc., etc., Mali, all were brought to the island of Cuba. And they were transformed and reborn like this, Mambo, which we dance to till this day. Can you imagine people in ecstasy dancing in the 40s, 50s, and 60s into the 70s before the fires, all together in union because of the music? Black, white, Latinos, Latinas, Asian people, etc., even people from the transgender community and gay community, all together dancing at places in the Bronx like the Hunts Point Palace, the ballroom at the Concourse Plaza Hotel, which I remember very well as a youth. I played at all these places coming up as a young musician. And the one thing that united everybody was the music. Bronx nurtured music. All right. Now you know the roots of the Mambo from Zaire in the Congo. All right. Now we're going to go to another style of music that represents fusion. You heard a fusion of jazz, harmony, and arranging technique and improvisation with Afro-Cuban rhythm rooted in the Congo region, what we call Mambo. Now we're going to play a different style of Cuban-based music that is, again, representative of a fusion. People coming together. The French contradance, which was adapted by the bourgeoisie in France during ancient times. They took it from the country people, contradance. They adapted it to their own means. But the working class were the ones that created it. They brought it to the island of Haiti, and then it spread to the island of Cuba, to my ancestral homeland, Puerto Rico, where it was reborn as La Danza, and in Cuba, El Danzón, the grand dance. So you're going to hear European harmony and melody, but fused with that rhythm that you were clapping before, what we call the clave, the cornerstone of all of the forms of music from the African diaspora. Cuban music, Puerto Rican music, Dominican music, Central and South American music, the music in New Orleans, Louisiana, and of course the music of the Bronx. So pay attention. In this style of music, the men dress up usually in finery, usually in tuxedos. The women have beautiful dresses and they use a fan. And with that fan, they communicate to the man that's dancing with them certain things. Like, I like you, but my father is watching us while we dance. Things like that. It opens up first with the paseo, the procession to announce to the dancers to come out to the dance floor. And then the elegant rhythm of the danzón, which we're going to play for you, begins with this rhythm. And what glues it together is what you were clapping before, the clave, which I'm tapping with my left foot. So Africa and Europe together in one cohesive unit, just the same way we came together here in the Bronx. So this is Bobby Sanabria and Quarteto Ache. So not only do we play the roots of the music, but we modernize it in our own way with jazz harmony and arranging technique. What do we mean by jazz harmony? Silvano's gonna play a C major triad on the piano in root position. Okay? Now he's gonna add what we call extensions, or what jazz musicians call tensions. He's gonna add the 7th. He's gonna add the 9th. He's gonna add sharp 11. So now we go into the world of advanced harmony, what the jazz musician cherishes for us to improvise over. So listen to everything that's happening, but pay attention. This is yet another example of people coming together, and when people come together from different countries, different nations, etc., what happens? A new culture is created. The culture of New York City, especially represented here in the Bronx. So first we start with the paseo. Now that the paseo is over, everyone is on the dance floor. We begin the music of the elegant grand dance from Cuba, based on the French contradance, driven by African-based rhythm through the clave, el danzón. Sé que a ti te gusta el rico danzón, pero a mí me gusta el ritmo número 1 de Cuba, el cha-cha-cha con son montuno. Que viva África, que viva Puerto Rico, Cuba y la República Dominicana, y que viva Fordham University y el Bronx. All right, ladies and gentlemen. The elegant dance song representing Europe and Africa fused together on the island of Cuba. Yes, indeed, as I always like to say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know, jazz was a big part of the Bronx as well. And then I probably talked a little bit about that. We had many great jazz clubs where some of the biggest figures in the history of jazz played out. Musicians like the great John Coltrane, the great Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers, the great Miles Davis, and many others played at the 845 Jazz Club on the corner of Longwood, Westchester, and Prospect Avenues. Right now, I think it's a Kansas Fried Chicken, but back in the day, people that came to New York City to make their bones here in the jazz world, people like Herbie Hancock from Chicago, Chick Corea from the Boston area, and many others came and played at that club and other clubs like Kenny's, the Black Door, and many others. And we're going to give you a little bit of a chance to experience that with a different type of rhythm, what we call swinging in jazz. Many of you don't know about this, even though you probably heard it in what we call shuffles in the world of country western music and rock. Dim Dandy to the rescue, Dim Dandy to the rescue, etc., all right? Well, that feeling of swinging, moving forward and backward is part of the jazz tradition, but it comes from two things that we inherited from Africa that are found in all African diaspora music: funk, jazz, rock, country western music as well, and of course all forms of Latin music. Polyrhythms, many rhythms happening at the same time, and polymeter, many counts happening at the same time. For example, I could have this, and most of you would be thinking, oh, he's counting 1, 2, 3, 4, but it could be 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to play something in 6 against that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Now with the bass drum, I'm playing in 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. That's a simple, basic example, okay? The main thing is because of polymeters and polyrhythm, what we inherited from Western Central Africa, is that it makes you change. As Carlos Santana says, your molecular structure changes and you start beating, tapping your foot, clapping your hands, beating your hands, snapping your fingers, moving your head, etc., and you go dancing. You get into the groove, etc., etc. And that means that when you hear these rhythms, you become what? African, okay? It's not about the color of your skin. It's about the culture that you grow up in. And we here in the South Bronx, especially, Africa is throughout all of the music that we play. Remember that clave beat I showed you at the top? Everybody clap that. It's part of New Orleans music. Don't drop the low, pretty mama. I don't drop the load. Hey, sugar, don't drop the low, yeah. Don't drop the load. Feet won't fail me now. My feet won't fail me now. Feet won't fail me now. My feet won't fail me now. Keep clapping, keep clapping. It's part of the music that you hear today. It's in the DNA. It's incontrovertible. Get busy, get busy, get busy, get busy. Soy un chico divertido que vengo para gozar. Traigo mi ritmo de África aquí con la merlangala. Get busy, get busy, get busy. So now you know where all the rhythms come from that you love so much. Whether it's a human being, and hopefully it's a human being playing the drums, and not a machine, okay? So let's go back to the topic of swinging. This is the rhythm we use in jazz, the swing beat. Listen to this. It's the hardest thing for a drummer to play, believe it or not, because the rhythm is in the cracks of the counting, and every drummer plays it differently, including myself, okay? If you want to get into it, you could say to yourself, shut the door, shut the door, shut the door. Or spang, spang-a-lang, spang-a-lang. Now, listening to this, you probably would say, oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. But it's really 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We add the bass drum, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have polyrhythm and polymeter, different counts happening at the same time. Now I can talk with my left hand and play melodies on the other drums. But in the 1940s, the drummers started freeing their right foot, playing what we call bebop style. Now, the left hand and the bass drum talk while this is going on. Okay, so now you know swinging, you know bebop style drumming, okay? The bass drum and the left hand converse. Let's apply that now to the band. We're gonna play a piece of music really short because we're running out of time and we wanna get our honored guest onto the stage. This is a piece of music by the great John Coltrane. He would frequently play this at the 845 Jazz Club. It's called Mr. PC. It's in what we call a blues form, okay? All right, a little bit of jazz the way it was played here in the Bronx at places like the 845 and the Black Door. We're going to continue playing more music for you, but we have a special guest with us directly from Africa, from the nation of Mali, okay? So he's going to come up here to the stage and play this incredibly beautiful instrument that is very ancient but very modern at the same time. How about it for the one and only Yakuba Sissoko? All right.
Hello, everyone. How you guys are doing today? I'm happy to be here with you. And this was amazing. Great band, right? Incredible. My name is Yakuba Sissoko from Mali in West Africa. I am a Jali. Jali means storyteller and peacemaker. Or especially, you can just call me in English, living history books. Yeah, because we are storyteller in when my country used to be an empire called Mandingo Empire with the great king Sundiata Keita, who gave us an opportunity to not work in the Manding society, only to play music and tell them who they are, the noble family. So we didn't have a book writing history. We, the Jali, knew all history about everything happening since the 13th century until now. Some people put it in the book, but we are living book, so we know everything. So we play this beautiful instrument, Kora. Whoever, maybe some of you never seen this before. This is a West African harp, Kora, K-O-R-A, and it's belonged to my family. And if I tell you that I'm around 70 generation of a Kora player in the whole Manding society of Jali family. So we all learn this instrument in family. You don't have to go learn this from somebody else in the family. You don't go to school also for that. So I learned this when I was 9 years old from my grandfather and family. And it took me only 3 years to be qualified as a master. because I didn't have to pay my class. All right. And Kora is made of gourd, calabash, you see, and cow skin. The woods are hardwood, or we call like genu. That's a very interesting tree in West Africa. And the fishing line are the strings, and Kora has 21 strings. So you play only with 4 fingers, 2 thumbs and 2 index. So enjoy this one. I'm going to start with a love song called Malisayo. Malisa yo. Malisa yo. Bafula be Malisa, Malisa. Malisa yo, bafula be Malisa, Malisa yo, ninetunya lo delimani, ntena delikela, ninetunya lo korima, ntena delikela, Malisa, bafula be Malisa. Malisa yo, Malisa, bafula be Malisa yo, Malisa, ninetunya lo delima, ntena delikela, Malisa, sa Malisa, Malisa, sa Malisa, Malisa, sa Malisa. Malisa, bafula be Malisa, Malisa, bafula be Malisa, Isa Malisa. Barakanuke, Jani barakanuke, Muso barakanuke, Musoni muso barakanuke, Korotela la canula, Malisa yo, Malisa, bafula be Malisa, Malisa, sa Malisa, Malisa, sa Malisa. Thank you very much. How are you feeling? And then the next one is it's called Alalake, which means give thanks to God. I'm greeting God because God has done a wonderful, job creating this beautiful world with the beautiful people everywhere. So let's enjoy this one. and thank God. Iye alalake, wayo jomage, kobe kevaye, alaledi, alalabara jonto baila. Alalake, iye jomage, kobe kevaye, alaledi, alalabara jonto baila. Dugayo mamadu boydale, dugayo damakulula. Dugayo mamadu boydale, dugayo damakulula. Iye alalake, iyo jomage, kobe kevaye, alaledi, alalabara jonto baila. Alalake kaira ya, alalabara jonto baila. Alalake kaira ya, alalabara jonto baila. Alalake kaira ya, alalabara jonto baila. Thank you very much. One more. All right, I'm going to give you one short. That's the African salsa. And I'm saying here, no matter how your situation is difficult, doesn't lead you to get yourself killed. You have to always try to find a solution. Life can be tough, life can be difficult, but doesn't mean you have to give up or try to suicide yourself. Kill yourself is not a solution. So always try to find a solution about your life. Enjoy this one. And it also is a salsa you can dance. Alaleno, fangana na fangasoro, sabula kulde. Alale no, fangana na fangazoro, kele man sabula kulde. Nidiminan nindimi makuiro, ni mone makuiro, nidiminan nindimi makuiro, jongani yerefa sute monebo, jongani yerefa sute monebo. Wahira Guantanamera, Wahira Guantanamera.
Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira Guantanamera. Yo soy un hombre sincero, ahí llamando se crece la palma. Yo soy un hombre sincero, donde ya crece la palma. Y ahora la flauta me cuenta lo que es el son cubano de África a Cuba. The clave. How about a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, from Mali, directamente, Yakuba, ahí nada más.
Thank you.
El son, 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 ajá.
Thank you very much. Thank you, and you enjoy the rest of the evening. The great band is back. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? There you heard the roots of what we call salsa today, directly from a man from the source, Africa, Ainama. Big round of applause again for this great artist, ladies and gentlemen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, since we talked a little bit just now, I mentioned it, what we call salsa today, let me explain to you what salsa is. The Bronx is known as El Condado de la Salsa, the borough of salsa. And what is salsa? Well, in Cuba, in the eastern part of the island, a style of music started hundreds of years ago, fusing the clave, that rhythm that you were tapping out from West and Central Africa, with the music of southern Spain. And it came together in the eastern part of Cuba, the troubadour styles from southern Spain with that rhythm, and it became known as El Son Cubano, the Cuban folk song tradition. It comes to New York City, where we, the Puerto Rican community, fell in love with it because Cuba is our sister island. and we danced to it. Okay? We made love to it, and we spread it and preserved it as well. Okay? So many great Puerto Rican musicians are avatars of this music. And the way we play it here with a New York City attitude, a New York Puerto Rican attitude, well, the music started to be called salsa in the 1960s and 70s. But the word has always been around. It means salsa. It was an expression by the musicians. Oye, ponle un poco de salsa a eso. Put some sauce on it, etc., etc. But the way we play it in New York is with an aggressive, in-your-face, New York-Rican attitude. So let's give you an example. But first, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up.
Guys, checking his text messages.
All right. Can everybody hear me? Okay, watch me. I'm going to show you some basic steps that you can use when we play this classic salsa tune. Is everybody ready? Okay, okay. Watch me. Okay? Try this step right now. You're going to go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Bend your knees and move your hands like this in a circular motion. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. All right, that's one step. Okay, here's another one. Put your hands here. Okay, bend your knees. Okay, watch what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Those are two steps that you can do. We don't have time to show you more, but don't worry about it. If you forget that, make believe you're at a Grateful Dead concert and you could do whatever you want. Okay, is everybody ready? So we're going to play a classic salsa tune for you that every Latin musician here in New York City and all over the world knows that plays this style of music. Remember, it's Cuban music played with a freaking New York-Rican attitude. All right. And we could play it 3 different tempos. Okay, rare, medium, or well done. Which one do you want? Nobody can decide. That's cool. It sounds like the voting block in the United States. Well done. Some people said well done. I hear well done. Okay, here we go. We're going to start off with what we call Aguajeo on the piano, all right? And that gives the forward motion to the music. We start with the clave first. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. The bass. The flute. Start dancing, start dancing, start dancing. Estoy tan enamorado de la negrita Tomasa que cuando se va de casa, pero qué triste me pongo. Estoy tan enamorado de la negrita Tomasa que cuando se me va de casa, pero qué triste me pongo. Ay, 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 oye, ya me son, oye, esa negra que linda Santa Cámara que me vio. Esa negra linda Santa Cámara que me vio. Lo más que me gusta es la comida que ella cocina. Lo más que oye, ya eso, oye, esa negra santa cámara que me dio esa negra linda santa cámara que me dio. Kikiribo, mandinga, kikiribo, mandinga, kikiribo, mandinga, kikiribo, mandinga. Pero que toma chocolate, toma la mandinga, mandinga, kikiribo, kikiribo, mandinga, kikiribo, mandinga. Pa' Loma Yembe, me lleva pa' la Loma ya, kikiribo, mandinga, kikiribo, mandinga. En Cuba se baila la rumba con el son, kikiribo, mandinga, kikiribo, mandinga. Caballero, ven pa' acá, saca esa mulata a bailar, oye ya, kikiribo, mandinga, kikiribo, mandinga. En el piano, mi hermano Silvano. ¿Cómo, Che? Keep dancing. You're in the Bronx. Keep dancing. Salsa con jazz, salsa con jazz, salsa con jazz, salsa con jazz. Ahí nada más. ¡Pita camión! La flauta, 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 vámonos pa'l monte pa' guarachar. Vámonos pa'l monte, el monte me gusta más. Vámonos pa'l monte pa' guarachar. Vámonos pa'l monte, el monte me gusta más. If you like what you hear, say yeah. If you like what you hear, say oh yeah. monte guarachal, pa'l 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 monte guarachal. Ábrele camino mi son, oye, ábrele camino. Camino mi son, oye, abre el camino mi. El son es lo más sublime, el que brinde la isla Cuba. Oye, el son es lo más sublime, que brinde la isla Cuba. Traerlo a Nueva York, cosechado por los boricuas. Oye, 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 ya mi son con salsa, ahí nada más. Abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino mi son. Abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino. Abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino. Abre el camino mi son, oye, abre el camino. All right, let's go to the Hunts Point Palace, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the day. Let's get heavy on the mambo. Harina, azúcar, manteca, harina, azúcar, manteca, harina, azúcar, manteca, azúcar, manteca, azúcar, manteca, harina, azúcar, manteca, harina, azúcar, manteca, harina, azúcar, manteca, azúcar, manteca, azúcar, manteca. Yeah, put your hands in the air. Wave them like you just don't care. Now jump, 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 jump. Now everybody sing with me. Hey, ahí nada más. Everybody. Hey, ahí nada más. Hey, ahí nada más. Hey, ahí nada más. Hey, ahí nada más. Now repeat after me. Mambo, 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 All right, ladies and gentlemen. Do you like that? Okay, we're going to slow things down a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. The next piece of music is purely coming from the jazz tradition in terms of, it was a composition created in the Bronx here many years ago by great guitarist Ron Muldrow. And it uses a rhythm that we inherited directly from Africa known as bembe. I played a little bit of it for you before, showing you polyrhythm and polymeter. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Everybody clap this. Follow me, follow me. Keep going, Peter. Now we're gonna add Leo on this other whole blade, playing this rhythm. Gang, 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 gang. Keep clapping. Follow Peter. Follow Peter. Now I'm gonna add the clave underneath that glues everything together. Silvano is gonna play the same thing on his whole blade. And I'm gonna add this beautiful instrument from West Africa called the shekere, a combination of a giant maraca and a drum. Now we add the human voice. Ogundere arere, ile bohombo lokoa, okungwanile okegwalona, ile bohombo lokoa, ogundere arere, ile bohombo lokoa, okungwanile okegwalona. Ile bombo lokuai, Sara Coco Gundere, Sara Coco Gundere, Areko Waileo, Sara Coco Gundere, Sara Coco Gundere, Sara Coco Gundere, Sara Coco Gundere. Aha! My, aguanile, my, aguanile, my, aguanile, my, aguanile, my, yeah, my, aguanile, my, aguanile, my. Aguanile, oh, my, aha, my. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So that's the rhythm that we're going to be using in this piece of music. So you can sit down to enjoy this. And check out what I use. These are called brushes. These were originally fly swatters that train conductors used to swat flies in the old days before air conditioning. They telescope out, they came out of their pocket and they would swat the fly with it. Drummers in Chicago started using it to play rhythms, like I'm gonna do right now. So see if you can pick out all of the rhythms that we use in this piece from West African tradition and also from jazz tradition. Wasn't that beautiful? That was Ron Muldrow's beautiful piece of music, Sola Shir, combining the jazz tradition, the rhythms we inherited from Africa, all in one beautiful, cohesive whole. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, pay attention because we're going to play one last piece for you, and you're going to get another chance to dance, okay? So pay attention. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. What's happening? All right, so I need a female volunteer from the audience. Who would like to volunteer and dance with me? Anybody? First come, first serve. Anybody? Anybody? All right. It's hot up here, watch out. Okay. Introduce yourself to the audience, young lady. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Carly Walker.
And where are you from?
I'm from the Chicago suburbs, Lake Forest, Illinois.
Oh, nice, nice. My sister's been living in Chicago for the last 27 years. She loves it there in the suburbs too, right? Okay, fantastic. All right, now, what I'm going to show you is the most popular dance in Latin America because it's the easiest dance to learn. We have a fantastic Dominican community here in the United States, especially here in the Bronx. And the national rhythm and dance of the Dominican Republic is what is known as merengue. Everybody say merengue. Merengue. Not yeah, say merengue. Merengue. One more time. Merengue. You're getting better at the pronunciation. That's good. You just practice, just practice. Now, in the old days, most of the bodegas, you've probably been to a bodega, which is a convenience store for us in the neighborhood that provides everything for us, all our sustenance, used to be mostly run by our Jewish brothers and sisters. And then with the giant immigration of Puerto Ricanos, they migrated, not immigrated, because we are American citizens. We've been so since 1917. We migrated to the mainland here. And in the 40s, 50s, 60s, from the Jewish community, they inherited the bodegas as they are known today. And now the Dominican community has mostly inherited those convenience, mini supermarkets, you could say, for the whole community. If you haven't been to one, make sure that your teachers or whoever's supervising you takes you to one so you could check it out. And usually, not usually, they always have a cat in the bodega. We call them bodega cats. They're very friendly. You can make some friends with our furry friends there with the bodega cats. Now, the step for merengue, if you can count till 2. Can everybody count till 2? Oh, not a lot of you can. Can everybody count till 2? 1, 2, 1, 2. Simple, okay? So watch. Gentlemen, watch. This is very important. Your thumb is the most important finger when you dance. Why? Because put your hand flat on mine, okay? So when I wrap my thumb around her hand, she's automatically gonna wrap her fingers around my hand, and she knows that I'm gonna pull her towards me, all right? When I open my hand flat, she knows I'm gonna push her away from me. Again, I wrap my thumb, she's gonna come, and then I put my hand flat, she's gonna go this way. All right, so now you know how to lead a little bit. One of the things about leading, okay? So put your hand around here. Okay, now I'm gonna put my hand around her waist respectfully. She's gonna put her hand here. Okay. Now what's gonna happen is, move over this way so I can use the mic. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna go with my feet like this. I'm gonna bend my knees just a little bit. She's gonna bend her knees just a little bit. I'm gonna go left, right, and she's gonna go left, right. And watch what happens. 1, 2, ready, go. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Don't make the motion big, just like you're walking, that's all. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Don't sway too much. Left, you want to be elegant and cool at the same time. Elegant and cool. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Now, don't freak out because I'm going to turn you, but it'll be very easy. Left, right, turn, and left, right, left, right, and bow. How about it, ladies and gentlemen, for our volunteer?
Thank you. So nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you also.
Meeting
Okay, so some handsome young man or handsome, beautiful young lady could ask her to dance. We don't care where this is the Bronx. This is New York, okay? So, you know the basic step right now. Now, I don't want you to be stomping grapes like this. Elegance, elegance, elegance. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left. When you bend your knees, your hips are gonna move and sway automatically. Left, right, left, right. And where does this come from? Well, there were a lot of Polish and Germans that immigrated to the Dominican Republic to work in the mountains, mining, et cetera, and they brought with them the polka. From where? From Europe. A polka sounds like this. And 1, 2, 1, 2. Everybody clap. Keep clapping, keep clapping. So you got that beat? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All right, so that's the polka, right? They brought that with them to the Dominican Republic. But what do you think happened when the rhythms of Africa met that culture? A new culture was created, and we get the merengue. So instead of dancing like this, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, now you dance Africanized. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Same beat, but Africanized. Is everybody ready? Okay, here we go. This is the last piece we're gonna play. So pair up. Let's have some fun here in the Bronx, in the multiverse that is known as the Bronx. Remember left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Thank you so much. How about it for Savannah Monasterios? Leo Traversa. Peter Brennan. It's hot up here. Woo, it is hot up here. And we're going to invite Surey up here. Surey, come up here because I want to thank you personally. And Maria. And all the organizations here that helped Acceso. And Fordham University. How about a big round of applause for Fordham University, ladies and gentlemen?
You're introducing Lionel Spencer, just in case.
Okay. Surey, come over here. Say hello.
Hello, hello, everyone. We have one more person entertaining us today. Please stay tuned. Give it up. Are we ready? Are we ready? I don't hear you. Can I introduce him? Give it up to Lionel Spencer.
Booyaka, 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 booyaka. Whoa!
Lionel.
Lionel.
Give me sight beyond sight.
This is CLS.
Y'all ready to rock for them? I stand oppressed but blessed to be victorious. Plus I'm ready to rest like Notorious. PhD, we ain't free until we break every chain like CLB. BA, soldier of love, Sade reminds me. From BC to now, the message is timely. A student of the game, I'm getting my doctorates so I can elevate the associate nonsense. So no more plantation maintenance, slave mentality, jails more than bars. So let's curb the rhetoric about the better economic system when our minds are cisterns from the racism, hatred, and genocide. Change laws won't change what bubbles inside. It's not gas, it's the fumes of the news, of the tools, of the muse that they use to confuse us. It's all sin, a mistake I mean. Missing the goal of the great Elohim. Let's stop reducing humans to notions, notions to formulas as if we're potions. Not even love potion number 9, only a love Jones for our kind. Make some noise! Comfortable to face it. Lies so incomplete, and nothing can replace it. Nothing can replace it. It's rebel, rebel. And what I gotta say, and what I gotta say, I sit Indian style like Daniel in the den. Deliverance tatted like thug life across my chest. Through the fire I Shaka Khan like Nas the Don. And spawn pros like the Book of James or LeBron. I'm engaged, the ring has no screen time. Evil still crawling like Chris Brown in 09. Feeble arms folded but my arms stay raised. Here to testify against what's commonly praised. At the feet of men we be losing our minds. Turning person to serpent, we losing our spines. It's freedom times, freedom rise, but we liberated. Free your mind from Babylon socialization. Be wise but not wise in your own eyes. The isms and ologies can get at the soul ties. Too comfortable to face it. Comfortable to face it. So incomplete. Nothing can replace it. Nothing can replace it. And what I gotta say. Scream this with me, say rebel. Rebel! Rebel! One more time, rebel! One more time, rebel! Yeah. So how we doing tonight? I said, how we doing tonight? Yeah, y'all warmed up. Y'all Y'all got warmed up. Bobby hit y'all with the heat. So, I go by the name of CLS, Corey Lionel Spencer. And I'm a Bronx, Fordham University student. Can y'all make some noise for Fordham? So I start with rebel because as you're going through your college experience, there's some things you're gonna need to rebel against. There's gonna be some people who ain't doing what's right. You're gonna need to rebel against them. There's gonna be some ideas that don't fit who you wanna be and who you see yourself to be. And you're gonna need to rebel against that. So I hope y'all have the wisdom and the discernment to know when to rebel. But also, in college, you find love. A lot of people find their love partners in college. I did. Technically, I mean, we weren't at the same college, but. And so this next song I'm gonna perform is for my love. She's home watching, and it's called You and I. I hope that you all find your you and your I. It goes.
Got what I'm needing, my reason is pleasing to God. Fall for you every time, cause my mind be on. Got what I'm needing, my reasons are pleasing to God. Fall for you every time, cause my mind be on you. Got what I'm needing, my reasons are pleasing to God. Fall for you every time, cause my mind be on.
You were the shot type, I didn't notice. You were a crop, I was a locust. I had to be, so you could sunflower. Had to slow up, so you could walk further. I was confident, but you made me nervous. That's how Eve made Adam feel within the garden. No forbidden fruit, but you held knowledge. I tried to worm my way into so I could learn it. I could oblige if real love is what you wanted. No frontin' Pharrell, I sang non-stop and you were confused. I had confessions, you weighed pros and cons, I shared lessons. This was unstoppable man meets unmovable woman. I was seeking your heart, you look for where you put it. Underneath the bad hurts and bad dirks, you brushed it off and showed me, now let's work. Got what I'm needing. Scream I with me. I fall for you every time. Now scream you. Got what I'm needing.
My reasons are pleasing to God.
I
Fall for you every time, cause my mind be on.
You had my number, I gave it to you. You never wondered. I had the vision, not quite Avenger, but with precision. You were afraid, I already knew. I had to love you in a way that you never knew. A tall order for 5'11", but not in heaven. Had to minister to your soul like I'm a reverend. A woman's heart should be so hidden in God that the man has to seek him just to find her. Angelou, I get it, I got it, I'm on it, I fought through impatience. It took a supernatural strength for me to make it. No hope, but I carried the banner to our spaces. From two different POVs, now we trading places. I'm the one, you're the one, so let's be one. On this Marvin Gaye journey of love, I want you.
Got what I'm needing, my reason is pleasing to
Say I fall for you every time, cause my mind be on you. Got what I'm needing, my reasons is pleasing to God. I
fall for you every time,
cause my mind be on you.
got what I'm needing, my reason is pleasing to God. Fall for you every time, cause my mind be on you.
Got what I'm needing, my reasons is pleasing to God. I had to sing this so I was like,
Every time, cause my
oh
mind
lady, you got what I need. And you say we're good as friends, but I got better plans. Oh lady, you got what I need. And you say we're good as friends, but I got better plans. Oh lady, got what I'm needing, my reasons are pleasing to God. I
fall for you every time, cause my mind be on. Got what I'm needing, my reasons are pleasing the God. I fall for her every time, cause my mind be on her. Thank you. I know it's getting dark. I don't even know if y'all can see me. Well, I can't see y'all. I'm gonna end with this song. It's called Illuminate. And I think all of us have talents and gifts, and there's gonna be situations that might try to get you to hide your talent, to hide your light. And I just wanna encourage y'all, as you begin on your college career, never hide your light. When you let your light shine, and your friends let their light shine, we have an opportunity to light up the world. Yeah. So bright and numb since the Nova came. Haters try to shade but can't afford the raise. A Bronxia, Jezebel, I see ya. Keep your head over your eyes, but I see ya. I'm straight X and Professor, electric like GE and Tesla. This is the strolls unrolled and laid bare to view. The hurl through testimony, which is the oral truth. Been on so long, Con Ed since monthly bills. Too much light, so keep shades to cast a chill. I can't sweat it cause Heathcliff has is clear. Better yet, a young Barack Wood or Michelle. Yes, Yale, the new haven's not for debate. For Ivy status, we spit poison to rattlesnakes. I'm full of faith, but fasted for the coming days. My son soon turns one, that's one more year away from the turn of the tide. Just watch the spin cycle or the age of the spin, depending on who cites who. Spiritually literate, I could read the signs. Pyramids, top of pyramids, you could throw your diamonds. For shamans, it's nonsense. Guess I'm in as prophet, not profit. New wine and wineskins, I'm timeless. Blessed from refinement, yes, I'm shining. Let your light in. Make some noise. So let the light in. Yeah. 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 I rap knowledge, spit knowledge, and speak words. Synthesizing flashlight with no bulb. Made in his image, got Billy Jeans, I am the one. With each step, I try to path for my only son. Blazing the trail like Clyde, I glide through the fire. The clock runs, I'm yay down to the wire. Making changes, arranging my attire. Till I expire, I will climb higher and higher. Higher, 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 higher. Put your hands up. Higher, 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 higher. Now put your hands up. Higher, higher. Make some noise if you're gonna let your light shine. Make some noise if you're gonna let your light shine. Yeah.
Without the power of God, I really what I found was that God from the confidence
I hope y'all had a good night rocking out with us. Don't let the mosquitoes eat you on your way out. Love y'all. Good night.